There are a side who are struggling a little, yet to get a point in the group. Chepeshi is their right back. They've made 4 changes from the side that lost to in their last CAF Confederations. And they're going with Iver up front, the Belgian, who has scored 4 goals in the preliminary rounds of this competition. So he's their main strike force at the moment, but he's had precious little of the ball. And Chiefs have a free kick here in a dangerous position. Now, so far their set pieces have not been great. See if they can get it right this time. It looks like it's going to be Mabue this time. Launching in the box, and the goalkeeper comes and drops the ball, but the referee's already awarded the free kick. I must say, goalkeeper Sakalta looks very ordinary. He's made a few bad errors so far. And the referee from the Seychelles, Norris Arisol, has got his hands full here early on after just 12 minutes in this fixture. A lot of fighting breaking out. You heard Dr. Kumalo saying just how good the treatment has been for the Chiefs team in the build-up to this match. In fact, the Chiefs coaching staff have come out and said that Khalil Ben Yusuf, saying that he was very impressed with the treatment that the team received and the way they've been looked after, the 5-star treatment, and he's hoping that Chiefs can reciprocate next week when Zesco come to Durban to play the return fixture. Chiefs have started well here. They go into this match on the back of 3 consecutive clean sheets in the league. They haven't lost in any of their last 3. They've been very good defensively this season. They haven't conceded that often. In fact, they've conceded in only 8 of their 21 matches in all competitions, keeping 13 clean sheets, and 3 in a row already. They started the season with 5 consecutive clean sheets in all competitions. So when they score early, it's tough to score against them. And Zesco now, for the first time, enjoying a little bit of time on the ball now with Sian Kombo, a man who scored in the cup final last season, to take the side through into the Confed Cup when they beat Red Arrows on penalties after the sides drew 1-1. After normal time and after extra time, they won 4-2 on penalties. That's what got them through. Chiefs, of course, winning their net. They are the fluencies there. They're not finding their men in the passes. They're not giving goalkeeper Peterson any work to do whatsoever. There are the coaching staff. This is Kaizer on the left and Ben Yusuf on the right, and already contemplating here potential changes early on, which is not great. That's the opposite number. Coach Ndlovu, Matthews Ndlovu, sits on the bench today. They have had a lot of reshuffles in their coaching staff of Zesco United because of ineligibility to sit on the bench, and they've made a whole lot of different changes. They really are like the League of Nations. They have players in their squad from all over Africa. 10 different countries in Africa in their squad. They need to be careful here defensively and just about get away with it. And now the crowd getting buoyed by a rare attack from the side in orange. See if they can make something work here. Chabana goes wide to Chepeshi. Easily cut out though by Chiefs, who look very hungry, very determined. They know, do Chiefs, that they still have to travel to Egypt. They've still got the away game against Zamalek to come. They've still got a home game to come against Al Masri. So they know they need to pick up points in both of these fixtures against Zesco United. This is match day 3 in the group. Match day 4 next week, and then those 2 matches against the Egyptian opponents. And I suppose for both these sides, they'll be hoping that both matches between Egyptian rivals who played tonight and next week as well end in draws, because then whoever wins here could really close the gap. Remember, only the top 2 make it through to the quarterfinals in each group. So important for both these sides to stay in it. That'll be a throw into Chiefs on the far side park. Zesco have never lost to South African opposition in Zambia. They've lost once to Mamelodi Sundowns in that semi-final in 2016, but that was on South African soil. They've played Sundowns, they've played Chiefs, they've played SuperSport United, and they've played Royal Mayhem, and they've never lost on Zambian soil to any of those South African teams. This will be a soft free kick. Rather disappointingly given away. The referee has been a fixture of the early exchanges. That free kick didn't seem to be taken from the right place, and now he is waiting for Zesco to place the ball in the right spot. So the stadium, of course, South African teams have history here. The Levi Mwanawasa Stadium in Ndola in Zambia. Brendan Peterson, the captain, who has had very little to do so far. For the first time, is he going to be tested? As we approach 20 minutes in the game. Now there's an unlocked situation in the box. It's good defending in the end, and Chiefs do very well to make sure they don't concede a corner, and the referee points to the goal kick. Iver and Siankombo and Kampamba are the new strike force of Zesco United. They've lost so many key players. Simukonda has gone to Ceramica in Egypt. They've lost Kouablan, they've lost Piri, who's gone to Pyramids in Egypt. And all that in the last few weeks. So they've lost 3 of their key strike force. They've had to make a few changes. They've brought in a goalkeeper as well, and a few defensive reinforcements. But up front, they've had to work with what they've got. At the moment, they don't seem to have too much up front to be able to threaten Chiefs. Now, ball over the top. Needs some good defending. It's well done there by Zita Kwinika. Got to the ball quickly and clears the danger very well. Kwinika, who in 2022 went over a year without playing any football at all. Then he was brought back into the Chiefs side for a cup game, I think against Stellies at Donny Craven Stadium, if I remember correctly, in September of 2022. Since then, he's sort of re-established himself at the heart of the defence. Mayo getting his boot to the ball. This is good play from Chiefs. They seem to have the right options all the time. Here's Modi. Nicely done again. McCarthy. We've got so many young players on the park for Chiefs who have the pedigree. Their fathers made such big names in the sport. You've got Aiden McCarthy, you've got Lebogang Mabue, you've got Kanyiso Mayo. Here's a chance now for Zesco to get in here. Referee has a good look and says nothing doing. It's good defending there from Inacio Miguel, Portuguese player, just getting back and stopping the danger on that occasion. And the two of them, the two centre-backs, in combination and in conversation to stop that attack. So much pedigree here, so good to see young players, a new generation of players whose fathers made it so big in the game, and carrying on the legacy, the family legacy. Chiefs have got a whole lot of those in their squad. 3 of them in the starting lineup today. Here's Peterson. Goes long, well defended by Chabala. Really good play from Ndlovu, who was man of the match against Arrows, had a very good game, and he's been rewarded as one of 3 changes in the starting lineup. Now let's see what Zesco can do here. It's a little bit sloppy. That's great defending, and Chiefs can snuff out the danger again. 20 minutes played. It's all action stuff. It's been mostly Chiefs in these early exchanges. They have an early goal through Pule Modi, his first of the season, and it's Amakosi who leads Zesco United by 1 goal to 0.
Bona Scopa Zesco United Chavala Motamiko Abone Catalan Scopa Sessa Trimona Kenya Zambia with whatever Chalo Recordo Yapore Haisibata Bala Tekele Catalina Teresa Trimo Zambia Mulibaringe La Levi Monawasa Hileo Yakosaya Kiwa Chalo Everybody Chiefs, Yamoye. Sao Kaliga Romela Chalo Copili, Felaba Pele. Simula Comatagoring and Dylan Solomons, but he did Lepo Cantili. Mundo Villagazi. Monetalo Zita Quinica. Level Zita Quinica, Kimatamiki, Baba Mutaka, Baholitifa. Lienele Bumaboye, le fasi volonté professionnelle kwa Peter Marisbeck, fela kele kawana lile la khudisiwa mokolo nyaka kwa naturena Dylan Solomons wa bakosa khele kare mo go tlogela kgwele ya gagwe dinao go tla tlhalosa gore o kile a tshamekela tlhopha di le pedi tsa ka kwa Soweto monna yo wa Dylan Solomons nile motshameki wa the Beautiful Bets ya Maloba e sa tlholeng e le gone ga jaana maybe le mo tlhopheng sa the Perfect Tlhama Boys Kaizer Chiefs monna yo wa Dylan Solomons jaaka bona pule modi ka bona le letswantshano ka Freestata tshameketse Colineros Robela Pele thula ka tlhogo Chongo Robela Jaro Pele tele kwa pele Harvard Chiefs Dylan Solomons Rutula Jaro ka tlhogo ya le ka bona la Siakombo Robela Jaro Chiefs ba bua ka pele ofela ga e go batlang gore ya gone Chiefs Semola Jaro ke mona Siakutura mona yo potile ke le no se kwa morago fela mo go motho tswa bobedi wa motshameko potile ke le no se kwa morago mona yo Sakauta Robale mona bana ga ya chat baka Jaro offside ke serintlha sa motho mona yo Amin me ba no se ba ka ile gore o tlantabetse mana yo tabaka kwano Shaje Padayachi yo tsonga Seychelles ya go tlhamewa phele kwa morago ba libela sefane sa Padayachi ba lebeletse kgwele ya dinao ba Maloba Lina le tlatla mo tlhogong ya bone ke Lina la Guna Padiachi ba le bantsi ba moitsi mo marobeng ba lebetse kgwele ya dinao dingwaga tsa bosoma robedi na le go the bets Harvard Chiefs ba le ka go tlatsela jang fela ba bua ka ne kwa morago Zesco mo na go ikhabela kwa pele Chabala Matthews re tloga jalo ka Inacio Arbone jalo Dylan Owata jalo Fondo Vilagazi abarumela Setale Munye fela setsa tsole kwa makhaona khanye ga sejana sa lefatshe ya under 20 Arbone setle Re ba motsele ya Fondo ba tsa $1 billion pass ke tsa pene fa sirelo tsa kwa morago ba baka se khutlo Una tsebe Colavio Taselva Fela ba le gone go morago a sireletsa Kabazo Chango Namontite Fondo Vilagazi Adira tsela tlwaelegile ka tsone tse itse ke botoka ka tsone a motomo la mogare ga batho Fela ba le gone ka Paso sireletsa mo kgweleng Seboga ka bonako Chango Kabaso Awe tlosa phele le sekhutlho Chiefs ba ruse go tswa mo sekhutlhong a ba romela sireletsa kwa morago Brendan Peterson romela kwa pele ya go tlosa ya khiwa jalo ke le ka ora la Kabaso Chongo Busetsa jalo kwa wene mona wa Sakauta Fela ene makaitu gone kwa morago wa itula Zita Kwenika Ditlhopha ka bobedi ga ise di bontshe kgwele ya dinao e lelang ga ise ba bontshe kgwele ya dinao e jesang monate ya go neletsana kgwele ga go lemoga gore metshameko ye fa e le mo di-group stage sengwe se se botlhokwa thata ke dintlha go na le sengwe le sengwe Aiden o iba jalo mo tseleng ya Galebo Arbone Zita romela phele tele kwa pele ba taboga jaaka kwa letlhakoreng la ka kwa pele Chiefs ba le ka go batla pata ka phele yao Aiwajala motile ya mfundo. Abasenza zinhle mfundo jorele kete khaya ba tilela. Kete abayimela. Lemo khoba tsani phele ka gone kete. Go bonolo. Mona yo thaogetse kwa morago ke yo Chongo fela ba sentse phele Chongo. Aba sentse phele Chongo ya go tlosela phele ga Aiden Meketi. Monosi wa no interested in photo wa mogare ga beke khatlha le coordinators. Ke bona le la Aiden Meketi. Lebo Sabagala Chala Motela ya Fundo and Tilon Solomons. Sitana di Jodi de Peri mo Kaizer nye. Kona la Tilon. Simula Motela ya Gazita Kwinika. Baba mo Khile Chiefs Bonolo. Fera khana khoka retolo kha le mosire la tsakile wa tsabagala ko morago. Ke kona la Dylan Solomons. Kete Motela ka singwe. Serganye kete ka singwe. Ono bisa chama kapteni. Obisa chama kapteni kama ka wana Ramin. Mo kapteni le chalo Kampamba. Kelvin. Bao ki ba khibana khaya Zambia babaleng ko morago ka sa sele ko morago. Me fela ko ko bona bona tsebana le tselo fela ka bana fa fatse ba emeletse. Rele ka mona yuti se rinka ga fiti bona mo le ka bona. So chalo ko na kenya chat. Apre cheese para bela khale ko pele fela ya basia. Ebe tsela ka kon ke feto ga chalo na matsam na chalo pele ya. Enya pele askapasa Zesko. Real Libile Halofo ya Ura Motocho Suma Mararo wa Carlo ya Kaya Motameko. Me Chiefs vanzi battere che tapele. Chonga. Tongo Capasso. Samigala Charo Motileng Ayaka Shabala. Bala Charo Motileng Yaka Chilongoshi. Bella Pele fa Kai Khobisin ke fa fatse Retro Charo Kai ko Marago Zesko acha magala chamo charino Sakauta Nabaka Charo Amin Hiva Jacobo na ko relega mo sabe ko ele lang ke mo sabe ko di kapate di retro lang ko ka golaganya dinele tsano offside. Leona Lami. May Mototo Rabala Betul le Subelo Kano ko Jano Revi Kusa. May Teleno Toskapa ZuFC United. Anyone Kapa Kaizer Chiefs. But ko kia CAF Confederations CAF. Mo Tropong $1.
Pretty comfortable for Chiefs so far. After half an hour, they haven't had too much defending to do, and what they've done comfortably. The centre backs have looked good. The wide players have done well. Dylan Solomons has backpedaled on occasion and stuffed out a few dangerous situations. Aiden McCarthy looks fairly comfortable in combination with Morty here on the left-hand side. And so far, Zesko United have been feeding off scraps. So it was a fantastic challenge from Chongo to deny De Silva, who looked to be in on goal about 10 minutes ago, to double the lead. Here's Dylan Solomons working hard down that far side but conceding a free kick. Doesn't like the decision from the referee. It's been his tournament so far. Dylan Solomons, he scored against Al Masri and he created the cross that caused the own goal against Zamalek. So he's been doing well. Preferred today in the starting lineup to Tabiso Monyane in that right back position. Monyane on the bench. Solomons, 29 years of age, his former side Stellies will be in action later this evening when they play CR Belouizdad in this competition in Group C. Kwinika having some defending to do here to stop the move from Sian Kombo. And there might be a shot here from range. First real effort at goal, but way off. And that's been the problem for Zesco United. They've been confined to shots from long range. And not too much happening for them. So they've had to pull the trigger from deep. Chiefs just sitting back here. But the shot's horribly wide of goal on 32 minutes. And if Chiefs can keep Zesco to shooting from that distance, then I don't think they'll be too worried at all. Mabue. Those bright yellow boots of him. Given a chance today in the midfield is Quinika. Solomons. Very comfortable the build-up play. Chiefs looking good on the ball. And now they go route one. Looking for the run for Mayo. Can't quite get there. Claims he was fouled. It's not going to be given. This is Chabala, Matthews Chabala, at the heart of the defence with Chongo. They've had quite a bit of work to do, those two central defenders so far. Zesco just restarted their league after AFCON. They played 2 matches. They lost to Nkana Rangers by 2-1, and then they beat Kabwe Warriors at home last week by 1-0. They sit 7th in the table, having been runners-up in the league the past 2 seasons. Now, possibly something on here. Run to the far post, missed. And the ball drifts out for a rather tame goal kick. Just every now and then they're starting to get forward a little bit more. That's their danger man, Ivan. He's a Belgian national, but he was signed for the club from a club in Chad, in Africa. He's got 4 goals in this competition already, all in the preliminary stages. Scored 3 goals against Jwaneng Galaxy, and he also scored in the previous round against Libreville from Gabon in a 5-0 win. After Zesco had lost the first leg by 2-0, and then had come back and win 5-0. It's really good work here from Chepeshi. Gets away from his man, sends it across to the far post, but it's too strong. Just signs that Zesco are starting to grow into the game a little bit. They have had at least a shot at the target, even though it wasn't on target. Solomons. Chiefs, of course, they lost 3 matches, 0-0 draw with Chipper United, 0-0 draw with TX Galaxy, and a 1-0 win against Arrows in midweek. Aidan McCarthy getting his first goal of the season in that match, so 3 consecutive clean sheets for Chiefs, and so far keeping a clean sheet here today as well. If they can go on and pick up the 3 points here, they will go level with Zamalek, who still play this evening. They're at home to Al Masri, 9 o'clock South African time. Free kick awarded. You can see just how deep Chiefs are lining here. And it's played in behind. That was the tactic. Morte might be able to get something here on the breakaway. Chiefs will settle for the throw-in. Chiefs 3rd in the table at the moment on 27 points. 2 points behind both Sundowns and Pirates. Pirates who drew yesterday with Sekhukhune United. It's made things really tight between those 3, and it looks like we're going to have a title race. And an exciting title race at this stage, at least, a 3-way title race. Sekhukhune United are not out of it either. They're currently 4th. And for the first time in ages, we could have a really exciting league season in South Africa. Chiefs playing their parts as well. And a lot of the top teams fighting on multiple fronts. Chepeshi trying to get in. Chiefs defend well though. Field is a little bit bumpy. You can see it's not the smoothest of playing surfaces. 2 balls on the field. The referee will have to stop the game for the time being and restart playing. So the Zambian side, Zesco United, have played 16 matches, won 6, lost 6 and drawn 4. They're 7th in the table. They are way behind, 13 points behind the log leaders Power Dynamos in an 18-team league. Runners-up the past 2 seasons. They were last league champions in 2021. They are a side with a good following, a good pedigree, although going through the changes at the moment, changes in playing staff, changes in coaching staff as well. Good defending there from Miguel. Now Ndlovu doing really well. Chiefs working their way out of danger nicely though, potentially getting into a bit of trouble. Chepeshi getting in on the challenge. Good confident work there from my boy in the midfield. This is better from Chiefs. Now Body back inside to De Silva. His pass is slightly underweighted. Cut out though by Chilongoshi. Cuts infield. Excellent work from Vilagazi just to stop that attack in its tracks. Here's Chongo. Chabana. Game just starting to come alive. It's been a bit of a slow burner. Chiefs ahead after just 2 minutes. Very soft corner conceded by the home side. Chiefs taking full advantage, scoring through Pule Modi. Less than 120 seconds in. That's given them a real foothold in the game. Zesco have been forced to chase shadows, but just signs that they're starting to see a little bit more of the ball now in the midfield. There's their captain, Kampamba. Working hard, that's nice distribution. Siakombo on that far side. Solomon's defends, and defends well again. Stop the cross from coming in. Free-flowing of football. Chiefs have tried to play carpet football on the surface. Hasn't been so easy for them. It's not the smoothest of surfaces. Here's Mukusuma, one of 7 survivors from that match against Al Masri. McCarthy. It's his boot through the ball, looking for the big figure of De Silva up front. He can't make it stick. Chiefs need to test this goalkeeper, Sakata, a little bit more. He's a 30-year-old goalkeeper. He's been at the club for some time. He started the game very shakily, giving away a rather soft corner. McCarthy does well there in the air and wins the free kick as well in front of the linesman. Very brave there, Aidan McCarthy. I'm sure Fabian would have been very proud of that challenge. It looks like we're going to have a change here, which is unusual. Just 6 minutes before half-time, Zesco United are going to make a double change here. I think the coach has seen enough and he just wants to reinforce things. So Mwanza, Emmanuel Mwanza is coming on. And the man to make way is Mukusuma. He's taken a little bit of knock, also, a bit of a knock. Also Asumu Obame coming on as well. Zesco United. There he is. He's a midfielder with attacking bent. So just slotting in. So Asumu Obame coming on and Mwanza coming on as well. And Mukusuma going off, and then Vitalis Ganta, the Cameroonian, 25-year-old Cameroonian who's been very quiet so far in the game. So far hasn't had much of an impact at all. Generally plays as a central defender. And he's the man who's making way as well. So 2 changes coming just before half-time. Rather unusual that. The coach obviously feels he needs some sort of a response from his team. 5 minutes to go until the break. It's Chiefs leading by 1 goal to 0, OJ.
Opatela sakachara wakati tete wadi peni Mwanza Hamagale Asamu Mele kawana pita Muzukuma kama hotelo ligenta batile Shaka wakile kami wali poso katalo the Kaizer Chiefs Lebele tele kapari le taro tele Kaizer mo Kaizer onye ya continente Mamelodi Sundowns Kaizer Chiefs Stellenbosch Offensive attack kwa ya liki. Fa bariba fenya mo bekenye. Mamelodi Sundowns possible seka Obed College. Kaizer Chiefs Cordilleros. Stellenbosch Sikukuni. Ika patoke baba Kaizer amo Kaizer onye. Kika mo kho kere baboni jara di pinyo. Mo me sebe ko nyabone kile ba sebe remela ko pele. Harmony Charo Fundo Vilagazi, Felmatrayoka, Posovatan on the Chiefs. Okay, the Charo, Posovatan on the Chiefs. Yao Charo, okay, the Kawana, Congo. pele ka fara tlhakoreng le go taboga Dylan Solomon sa bana ba tla dira ba romela ko pele mona wa thuya kwa morago e be wela jalo gape mo tseleng ya ga Siang Kombo ba leka go ka leoga maano setlhopha sa Armane Asamu a ba go ga le kgakala feta kwa kgothokolo ya lepile ba leka go aga maano ba leka go dira maano pele ga motshameko ya go ikhutsa setlhopha se sa ZuFC bona ita se foletse jaaka bona makatisi wa bone le ka go ba bontsha gore ke nako jaanong a re ntshe matlho dikgapeng a re tsenye jalo maratinapeng a re leke go ikokoanya go itseseropanya pele ga karolo ya ntlha ya motshameko ya go ikhutsa se karolo ya ntlha ya motshameko ya motho a ka reng e itumedisa a bone jalo amen fela ba tswa mo dikoteng ya tla Brendan Pires ga se karolo ya ntlha ya motshameko ya motho a ka reng e itumedisa pharologano ke nno fela re bone go tswa mo sekhutlhong ga go nna monobodu ke yone fela motho a ka buang ka yone nno yo mme go tlogeng foo ga go sepe se motho a ka karolong ya ntlha ya motshameko ya ntlha ya metsotso e le 15
Second phase now again. Lot of energy to press there again, but look at Chiefs again there. The second line again of 3 and the first line of 3, forcing Zesco again to go backward. So Zesco had to make 2 changes in the first half, you know, to pull out Vitalis and Musuku and to make changes and bring Asamo and of course of Mwanza because they're being forced to do this and they're losing a lot of time where they have to be a little bit direct. And again, once this happens, Chiefs regain possession again. So they're playing the wrong game because the field does not allow them to do that. But Chiefs have been very, very special in how they control the center and the outside channels, forcing them backwards all the time. So this has been very good